Hey, I'm really making this video because I just watched this fantastic video from a girl called Suzanne Whang. And she was the first person to send Oprah the secret, which is awesome. And her story was just one of those ones, you know, that you love. Like, it was the secret epitomized, and I thought it was so cool. And the funny thing was, Suzanne, if you're watching, which I'm so hoping you will, was that I was actually in a recording for Oprah on, I think it was January 17th of that same year. And Oprah was chatting to me like I had this amazing connection with her, which was fantastic because I adore her. I've done videos on this, so I won't go into it now. But they're on my website if you look up. I think it's on my first page. Anyway, we were talking and she actually, I'd said to my husband, I hope she walks into the audience when I first had tickets. I hope she walks in and says, who's come from the furthest distance? So what does she do? She walks in, she goes, who's come from the furthest distance? And it was so amazing because that's what I'd really wanted to happen. And my husband just looked at me like, you've done that again. Anyway, so she and I chatted and it was fantastic, like really, really cool. And in my head, I had that voice like you answering the phone. It said, tell Oprah about the secret. And in front of a whole audience who may or may not be into that sort of stuff, the law of attraction, because I'm really into that whole Jerry and Esther Hicks side of it as well. So even deeper as you are with the whole law of attraction stuff. So to explain that to a whole audience, I didn't know whether that was appropriate and even maybe what Oprah thought about. I don't know. So I didn't say it. I could kick myself now. I got home, went into the chemist, and I was talking to this girl who's very good friends with Rhonda Byrne. And I said, oh, God. I said, I was so on the verge of telling Oprah about the secret, and I chickened out because I didn't want to say it. And I said, what I did do this morning, though, was I sent an email to a producer to, you know, say, have a look at the secret. And she goes, haven't you heard? And I said, what? And she goes, Rhonda is at Oprah's show today. And I was like, oh, my God. I mean, I certainly had nothing to do with it at all, but it was so incredible. Like, I find that universal energy. It's like when you've got a creative idea. Sometimes you might find 5 or 6 people with that same idea. And it's a bit annoying too when you thought you were doing something original. But isn't that fantastic? And so great. And so great that you got your picture taken and all that. I loved your story, Suzanne. So I just recorded a video like this telling my whole little story to you. And it didn't have any sound, so now I'm making it again. So I hope I've said everything that I wanted to say. But woohoo! Good for you. I loved it. Hey, do you have a thing on YouTube? I'd like to watch your videos. Bye.